Hello, this is Goku401 here with another pitch video. This time, I'm pitching a movie, Catwoman. Now, I know what you're all thinking right now. There was a Catwoman movie. It was an abomination. Why would you ever want there to be another one? Because I think it was done wrong. I think that they had a great character. I think that Catwoman works in so many levels in film, and they just didn't do anything that did work. And that's not the character. The character does work. They didn't do what the character does. A lot of characters don't work. For instance, Venom doesn't work on as many levels. And the movie was an abomination. Catwoman was horrifyingly bad because they didn't want to do Catwoman. They wanted to do a superhero movie, and they chose Catwoman. What I want them to do, not be a superhero movie whatsoever. Okay. First of all, let's talk about what they did in the last film that didn't work, and what you do differently to get it to work. And then I'm going to go into the actual pitch of the movie. Okay, what didn't work is the fact that, the character is a thief. No matter why she steals, she steals. Yes, there was a scene where she stole, but then she became a superhero and she fought. Then you're not using any villains from the actual comic books. There is a Catwoman comic book, and I'm sure there's villains, and I'm sure that character isn't there. Then you take the storyline from Batman Returns, which wasn't Catwoman. It worked. I don't know if it worked, but they used it in the movie. Do not do that. I mean, I understand that, yes, people are stupid, and they might think that's how Catwoman is, but in the comic books, she's commonly just a thief. I'm not saying Halle Berry being cast was a bad thing. The costume was. The costume was horrendously bad. Nothing worked in that costume. Nothing was realistic. Nothing worked in any way. I mean, I don't think things worked very well if it was in a comic book. No, that costume was horrendously bad. And I think that she got, like, jewel claws, and that's... No, you wouldn't do that. Even if you were a thief, you wouldn't do that. That's ridiculous. Then, I don't know. Like, and then she wasn't in Gotham City, and she wasn't Selena Kyle. That also doesn't work. Because you take a character, and you don't use anything about that character, that's wrong. Okay, I think I got out what really didn't work in the movie, even though the entire movie didn't work as a whole. Those are kind of the things that they did wrong. Now for the pitch. First of all is, as I said before, I don't cast actresses. But I want somebody to look more like Selena Kyle. I want long hair. I don't know if she has long hair in all the comics, but I do want long hair. And I do want somebody... I want somebody believable. And I'm not going to say don't cast a black person. I'm not going to say don't cast a Mexican person, even though she is Caucasian in the comic books, and I'd prefer her to be Caucasian just because I would prefer comic characters to be right. I don't think she's one character that casting a different race would ruin the story. Yeah. Another thing is the costume. The costume has to be practical. In this part of the video, I believe I'm going to have pictures of kind of like a mock-up of what people are kind of saying is going to be Catwoman in Batman 3, Batman Begins 3, which they're fake. They're really well done, and they're practical. And like a lot of people say, her costume can't be done in a real world. Yes, it can. First of all, she wears a cat suit, which is actually a terminology for a type of suit. A tight suit. Ironically, it is a cat suit, but no, that is true, and they do exist. And but I think they should not use a cat suit. I think they should go with something more thief-like. Something. Obviously, I think that she should have a backpack. And then if you look at it, there's a show on TV right now. Called Leverage, and in it, there is a cat burglar. That works. If you kind of copy that type of character, that's what I'm aiming for. Now for the actual pitch. Okay, the pitch is that it's in Gotham City. Selena Kyle is a jewel thief. She's been doing this for a while. This isn't just out of the yeah. And some rare cat jewel ends up in a museum, and she tries to steal it, and she ends up getting caught. Or she didn't get caught, but she ends up tripping an alarm, and for some reason she doesn't get away with it. And the guy and what the guy does is the guy convinces her to steal something for him, and the movie ends up becoming a heist film where she's working for this, but she's actually working out a way that she's going to get what she wants in the end, and this guy is going to get screwed. And that's only one idea. Whatever ideas you use, they have to be more about her being a jewel thief, and it does not necessarily has to be a cat related jewel. It just goes with the character. Batman should be you should show that this world is the same world as Batman, and you could even have a scene where you see Batman and Robin, or even just Batman, running across the building top. That would be awesome. I'd actually like that. Or you could see posters, or you could see like Joker posters, wanted Joker posters, or something to kind of get you to understand this is the exact same world. This is Gotham City. Batman could jump out at any time and take Catwoman in this movie, even though it won't happen. It's possible. Okay, let's go Q4071, and that was a pitch for the Catwoman movie. Now, if you have any comments or video responses, always throw them. And if you have a pitch for your own Catwoman movie, you can always submit it here, or you can do it, or you don't have to do it as a video response if you don't want to. But definitely send me one. I want to know what people think about this, because I think Catwoman works on every level in a film, but I think it works only if it's more of a heist film and less of a comic book movie. If it's a comic book movie, it won't work. And also, in closing, there are rumors circulating that one of the DC animated films might be a Catwoman movie, and I would love to see that. Okay, see you next time.